Hi friends, Jay Eichmann, Road Test Success. Got our latest video here from SoCal, one of our SoCal contributors. This one was shot in San Ysidro, and it is a best case scenario. The traffic is light, roads are beautiful, nice sunny day, very friendly examiner. I've got the score sheet that goes with this, and if you're anywhere near the San Ysidro area and you need a place to take a test, this might be a great choice for you. The student reported the facility as a 4 out of 5, friendly, helpful staff, clean facility, low lines. I'm going to jump right into the road test. The pre-vehicle inspection, if you need to see what that's like, I would suggest you check out my DMV score sheet cheat referenced above in the banner, or check out one of our playlists, a driving test prep playlist, which you can see at the end screen or in one of the banners above. We set the channel up a little bit differently in that it's a forum for you to get support and have questions answered, so comment your test date and any questions you might have. Let's go ahead and start the test.
I'll be evaluating your ability to drive today, okay?
Yes.
So please make any maneuvers necessary to follow my instructions. Only do those maneuvers when it's safe.
Okay.
I will not trick you or ask you to do anything illegal on the drive test.
Okay.
You're going to see me writing on the score sheet. Don't let that bother you. It helps me keep track of everything I'm asking you to do for me, okay, sir?
Yeah.
Any questions from me?
No.
Start the car. Exit to the left, please.
So you can hear there's a bit of nerves in the student's voice, and that's normal. You'll be nervous too. Students exiting the parking lot here, there is no stop sign, but you do need to make sure that you scan left and right for pedestrians on the sidewalk. Student is signaling, and that's smart.
Is the AC fine?
To the left.
It's not even on yet.
There it goes.
I just AC in the car, so
It's all right.
I'm still getting,
There we go.
I'm a little nervous. Okay.
All right, buddy. So at this intersection we're approaching, we are going to make a left turn, okay?
Left. Okay.
When you make this left turn, I need you to turn into the far right lane for me, please.
So this is probably one of the trickiest portions of this test here. Stop behind the line, make a second full stop if you need to, scanning left, right. As he turns, he's got to make some immediate lane changes. So remember, as soon as you make this left turn now, right blinker on, and let it work for a moment. Now, mirror check,
Right turn
shoulder check. Pedestrian crossing here, look left, right, even though you got a green, you still have to look. And turn into the closest lane. Great job.
Is this lane fine or?
This is good right here. We're going to go straight.
So there was a lot happening as we made that first turn, and you can envision the student's head swiveling back and forth and checking the mirror, and that is what you need to demonstrate as a defensive safe driver. Show the examiner that your head is on a swivel and you're aware of all of your surroundings. These are some of the skills that they're evaluating as you perform this road
Left
test.
turn. I'm sorry. Right turn at the intersection, please. Right turn.
Alright, signal on. And you can cross this solid white, that's okay. Do check your shoulder quick. And do check your mirror. Now, scan for pedestrians, looking. Head on a swivel. Closest lane.
We're going to do some lane changes for me. We're going to get over one lane to the left, please.
So signal on and let it blink at least 3 times. Then check mirror. Then check over shoulder. And when safe, go. That's called SMOG, signal, mirror, over shoulder, go, smog.
We're going to get back over to the right lane for me.
Signal on and let it work, at least 3 blinks. Check mirror, check shoulder, and go. So the student is about to take this turn a little bit wide, and it kind of flusters him. So this right-hand turn coming up, notice the student will cross the yellow. Now that is a deduction, but because he did not become a road hazard, it is not a fail.
Right turn at this intersection, please. Right turn. Right turn.
The key is here to understand you're going to make some mistakes. Don't let it fluster you.
Open.
Little wide here.
Sorry, I just
It's okay.
confusion with left and right.
Right turn at the intersection, please. Right
And so
turn.
now with the student being a little flustered, this stop is a little bit rough. Remember, gentle stops behind the line, scanning for traffic, and stay in your lane. So residential streets don't have the lane markers, but you need to stay to your side of the street. So now we're in the residential driving portion of the exam, and the examiner is watching that you stay alert. Continue to scan, check your mirrors, moving that head, that you're in your lane, and that you're doing an appropriate and safe speed. Remember to periodically check your mirrors, let them know that you're an alert driver. So our next maneuver will be a right-hand turn at an unmarked intersection. Now you do not have to stop, but you do have to show that you're scanning that intersection as you proceed through it.
Right turn at the intersection, please. Right turn.
Alright, so slowing, scanning, and making the turn. Now we're going to get into the backing portion, and this student loses some points here.
I want you to park right here along this curve.
Signal, mirror check, shoulder check. Smooth into the parking, smooth, and a smooth stop. Don't get too close to the curb. If you touch the curb, you fail.
Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna test your ability to back up in a straight line, okay? I want you to back up straight, do not hit the curb, do not let the car go on the street. Just back up till I
Now
ask
it's
you to stop.
important that you back up straight. You should be looking out the back window with your hand behind the passenger seat and one hand on the wheel, about the speed of a person walking. Do not hit the curb.
That's good right there, you can stop.
Now when you enter back into
We're gonna
traffic,
merge into the street and continue to go
signal,
straight.
mirror check, over the shoulder. Proceed when safe.
Left turn at this intersection, please. Left turn.
So here we have a stoplight, and the student will be waiting for a green light. Just because the light turns green does not mean it's safe for you to go. Show the examiner that you're checking for a safe intersection as you proceed cautiously forward on the green light. Scan left-right as you proceed cautiously forward on the green. Scanning left-right. Closest lane.
Left turn at this intersection, please.
So smooth stop behind the pedestrian walkway. And when you get the green, you show them you're scanning for a safe intersection as you proceed forward. Alright, and here we have our green light coming up and someone running the light. There we go. And that's why you're going to scan. You never know when someone's going to be running the light. So show them you're scanning for a safe intersection here as you proceed forward. Stay in your lane as you turn. Very nice.
Get over into the left lane, okay?
Signal. Mirror check. Over the shoulder. Go. The student's starting to calm down and doing a really good job.
Left turn at this intersection, please.
Very good. So the light did turn yellow then red. Now this can be a real problem on the test. If you already are at a point where you cannot stop safely and it turns yellow, then you are to proceed on a yellow. This student clearly had enough time as that light turned yellow. They were doing a safe speed and were able to stop safely.
Right turn here for me, please.
And we're coming back down to the DMV here. The tests are typically no more than 10 to 15 minutes.
We're going to keep going straight.
And if you can show the examiner that you are a safe,
Right turn
conscientious
into the DMV here, please.
driver,
Yes.
you're going to pass. Sometimes things out of your control are going to happen. You know what? If you fail, then just reschedule and take it again. Sometimes things happen that aren't your fault.
Excuse me. We're going to go back towards the area where you picked me up by. Okay?
At the end of your test, the examiner will sit down and go over some of the items with you. That has not been recorded on this test, so I'm going to go over the score sheet with you, and we'll point out some of the areas where the student lost some points and could have done a little bit better.
Alright. I want you to park in the very far left space for me, please. Far left. Go ahead and put it in park. Turn everything off.
So good.
You did good. You passed.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Give me 1 second.
I just came from Los Angeles for this exam.
No worries.
Alright, we've got the score sheet for this test, and this student did great. They passed with only 5 deductions, and you can have up to 15 errors on the actual road test. The road test itself there's not a lot going on the road test. If you want a full walkthrough of the score sheet, then I suggest you watch my video, The Score Sheet Cheat, which I've linked here at the end screen. This student lost 2 points on the backing portion of the test. They came in a little bit too fast as they entered the backing portion. They lost points for speed, and they did not check over their shoulder. I know it seems crazy as you're pulling up to the curb to check your shoulder, but there's potentially bikes and pedestrians there. Check your shoulder. The student lost 3 points on intersections. You see here on the first left-hand turn, they went a little bit too short on that turn. The instructor had told them to move over into the right-hand lane as they made the turn, and the student didn't. They moved to the closest and then had to quickly move to the right. And then the second place was on their second right-hand turn. He took off 2 points there, indicated by these slashes. Went a little bit wide on that turn, actually crossed into the yellow a little bit. That caused the student some frustration. All in all, a great test and a great place to take your test. Comment your test date. Let us know how you did. You're going to do great. Thanks for watching.